Baltimore is entering a new era under Jesse Minter, and the excitement surrounding the Ravens coaching staff is palpable. For the first time in nearly 2 decades, the organization has faced the challenge of building out a coaching staff from scratch, and Minter has approached it with a clear vision and remarkable precision. He is focused on assembling a team that not only complements his philosophy, but also elevates the performance of the players on the field. The attention to detail and hiring coaches who bring both experience and fresh ideas is already evident, and it sets a tone of stability while signaling a new chapter for Baltimore football. Fans and analysts alike are noticing that this is not just about filling positions. It's about cultivating relationships, trust, and a shared commitment to excellence across every level of the organization. One of the standout hires that immediately caught attention is Joe Lombardi, a seasoned offensive mind with experience across multiple NFL teams. Lombardi's tenure as offensive coordinator in Denver, Los Angeles, and Detroit has shaped him into a coach capable of analyzing complex schemes and developing quarterbacks, while also understanding the nuances of game management. His connection with Declan Doyle, who worked alongside him in New Orleans and Denver, provides an added layer of continuity and synergy. This pre-existing relationship ensures that the integration of Lombardi into Minter's staff will be seamless, allowing for collaboration that strengthens the offensive unit without disrupting the overarching vision. It's a strategic move that balances fresh perspectives with proven knowledge, giving Baltimore a rare combination of youthful energy and veteran wisdom. Declan Doyle's role as offensive coordinator will now take center stage, and having Lombardi as a senior offensive assistant offers a valuable sounding board for ideas and game planning. Lombardi may not call the plays, but his insight, experience, and ability to mentor young coaches like Doyle will be instrumental in shaping the Ravens' offensive strategy. Over the past season in Denver, Lombardi guided Bo Nix through a development curve that led to a significant increase in touchdowns, while maintaining a disciplined approach that limited turnovers. His contributions may have gone under the radar in a middling offensive year, but his presence within the staff provides a level of assurance that the Ravens' offensive operation will be well supported and adaptable. With this pairing, Baltimore combines innovative play calling with a foundation of proven knowledge, creating an environment where both young and experienced coaches can thrive together. Another reported hire that has Ravens fans buzzing is Eddie Faulkner, coming over from the Steelers. Faulkner's track record as a running backs coach is impressive, having developed players like Najee Harris, Jalen Warren, and Kenneth Gainwell into key contributors. His experience extends beyond traditional positional coaching. He has served as an interim offensive coordinator, demonstrating an ability to manage broader offensive schemes while still focusing on player development. Bringing Faulkner into the Ravens system provides immediate benefits for both the backfield and the passing game, as his expertise in utilizing running backs as receiving threats adds versatility to Baltimore's offensive approach. With Derrick Henry, Justice Hill, and other emerging backs, Faulkner's guidance could unlock a new dimension in the Ravens' attack, creating mismatches and enhancing overall offensive efficiency. What's particularly intriguing about Faulkner is his ability to combine technical instruction with leadership that earns respect from players. His reputation in Pittsburgh as a coach whom players wanted to follow speaks volumes about his interpersonal skills and motivational approach. That kind of credibility is invaluable, especially in a staff that is blending newcomers with established figures. By pairing Faulkner's skill in developing versatile backs with Doyle's offensive schemes, Baltimore is positioning itself to maximize the impact of its skill players, giving them opportunities to contribute both as rushers and receivers. This alignment between philosophy, player talent, and coaching expertise demonstrates the meticulous planning that Minter and his team have executed, signaling a commitment to both immediate success and long-term growth. The Ravens staff, as currently constructed, is a mix of experience, relationships, and forward-thinking strategy. Minter has not only focused on filling roles, but ensuring that every coach brings complementary skills to the table. With individuals like Lombardi providing seasoned insight and Faulkner delivering player-centric development, the balance between knowledge and innovation becomes a strategic advantage. Stability in the front office combined with this fresh coaching energy sets Baltimore apart in the NFL, giving them a foundation that supports adaptability while maintaining a high floor for performance. There is a sense that every hire has been carefully considered not just for credentials, but for fit within the culture MINTER is establishing. A culture where collaboration, accountability, and shared vision are prioritized above all else. Beyond the specific hires, the approach to staff development under MINTER emphasizes relationships, mentorship, and collective growth. These are not isolated decisions. Each addition is intended to reinforce a larger ecosystem where coaches learn from one another, players develop within a consistent framework, and strategic decisions are informed by a wealth of experience. The careful layering of expertise ensures that even when under pressure, the team can execute effectively. Fans have reason to be optimistic, as the combination of young innovators and seasoned veterans creates a dynamic environment conducive to both immediate impact and sustained excellence. Another element to note is the Ravens' ability to attract talent from rivals and other successful programs. Acquiring coaches like Faulkner from the Steelers does more than fill a position. It sends a message to the league that Baltimore is a destination where skilled coaches can thrive and grow. This kind of strategic hiring strengthens the team internally while subtly influencing competitive dynamics externally. By blending proven talent with promising rising stars, MINTER's staff is building depth not only in technical expertise, but also in leadership capacity, giving the Ravens a competitive edge in game preparation, player development, and staff cohesion. Already, the framework of the Ravens' new era is taking shape. The combination of experience, established relationships, and forward-looking strategy suggests a coaching staff that is prepared to handle the challenges of the modern NFL. With MINTER at the helm, supported by figures like Doyle, Lombardi, and Faulkner, Baltimore is crafting an environment where innovation meets reliability. Players entering this system are positioned to excel, not only because of the talent around them, but because of the depth of knowledge and guidance available at every level. The strategic construction of this staff illustrates an organization thinking beyond individual games or seasons, focusing instead on building sustained success. As the Ravens continue to announce and integrate new members into the coaching staff, the broader implications become clearer. Every hire has been made with an eye toward both current competitiveness and long-term organizational health. The blending of young, energetic coaches with experienced, proven minds creates a mentorship dynamic that benefits the entire team. Relationships forged through previous collaborations, such as those between Doyle and Lombardi, ensure continuity and trust, while the infusion of fresh perspectives keeps the team adaptive and innovative. In an NFL landscape that prizes both preparation and adaptability, Baltimore appears poised to leverage every advantage available, setting the stage for a season full of potential, growth, and exciting football. Continuing with Baltimore's coaching evolution, another dimension that stands out is how the staff's collective experience will influence player development across the roster. Jesse MINTER has made it clear that he values a coaching team that understands both the game and the players, blending strategic vision with the ability to communicate effectively and build trust. For players, this kind of environment is transformative. The Ravens are not just recruiting coaches who excel in XS and OS. They are bringing in individuals capable of nurturing talent, motivating through challenges, and helping players reach their potential on and off the field. That attention to relationships and mentorship extends beyond positional instruction. It creates a culture where athletes are encouraged to think critically, take ownership of their growth, and collaborate with the staff to achieve collective success. The Ravens' offensive strategy under this newly assembled team is particularly compelling. Declan Doyle will have the reins as offensive coordinator, but he is not alone in shaping the attack. Joe Lombardi, serving as senior offensive assistant, offers a wealth of knowledge that will enhance game planning and situational decision-making. Lombardi's experience with quarterbacks and offensive systems across multiple NFL franchises provides Doyle with a resource to refine concepts, explore creative adjustments, and troubleshoot challenges during games. The synergy between Doyle's innovative approach and Lombardi's tried-and-true perspective ensures the Ravens' offense will be adaptable, unpredictable, and well-prepared for any opponent. For fans, this translates into a sense of optimism, not just for a single season, but for sustained competitiveness built on sound coaching and collaborative problem-solving. Running backs will also benefit from this influx of expertise. Eddie Faulkner's arrival brings a track record of turning versatile players into dual-threat weapons. In Pittsburgh, he molded running backs into key contributors in both the ground and passing games, elevating their role beyond traditional rushing duties. In Baltimore, with Derrick Henry leading the backfield and Justice Hill poised to make significant contributions, Faulkner's guidance could transform the Ravens' running game into one of the league's most dynamic units. His experience in leveraging running backs as receiving options adds a layer of unpredictability that will challenge defenses, and his coaching style, built on respect and credibility, ensures that players buy into the system and maximize their potential. Faulkner's approach complements Doyle's offensive schemes, creating opportunities for explosive plays and a more versatile attack overall. Baltimore's approach to coaching hires also reflects a strategic vision that extends beyond individual talent. The staff represents a balance of youth and experience, innovation and stability, which creates a robust foundation for long-term success. Younger coaches like Doyle bring fresh perspectives, enthusiasm, and energy, while seasoned figures like Lombardi and Faulkner provide guidance, mentorship, and deep tactical knowledge. This combination ensures that the team is not overly reliant on any single personality or approach. Instead, decision-making benefits from collaboration, discussion, and multiple viewpoints. Players are entering a system where ideas are tested, refined, and implemented thoughtfully, which fosters confidence in both the game plan and the overall direction of the franchise. One of the most fascinating aspects of these hires is the interconnectivity among the staff. Prior relationships, such as those between Doyle and Lombardi, allow for immediate trust and communication, which is crucial in high-pressure situations. These connections facilitate smoother integration of ideas and reduce the learning curve associated with new systems. Additionally, the Ravens' ability to attract coaches from rival teams, like Faulkner from the Steelers, signals a competitive approach to talent acquisition. Not only does Baltimore gain highly skilled individuals, but they also gain a strategic advantage by recruiting personnel familiar with opponents' philosophies. This type of insight can be instrumental in game preparation, allowing the Ravens to anticipate tendencies, exploit weaknesses, and execute strategies more effectively. The coaching staff's depth also ensures continuity, even in moments of adversity. Senior assistants like Lombardi provide a stabilizing influence, ensuring that young coordinators or positional coaches have guidance and support when challenges arise. Meanwhile, experienced mentors like Faulkner can step in to maintain quality instruction across the roster, particularly with skill positions that demand nuanced development. This layered approach to coaching creates resilience within the team, allowing Baltimore to navigate injuries, personnel changes, or in-game adjustments without losing strategic cohesion. It is an organizational model built to sustain performance, regardless of circumstance. Before we dive in, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Your support keeps us bringing you the latest news on the Baltimore Ravens. And hey, drop your take in the comments below. We want to hear from the flock. Whispers are circulating around the Ravens' defensive rooms that an unusually bold vision is being sketched behind closed doors. According to league chatter, MINTER has privately floated the idea of turning Kyle Hamilton into a Defensive Player of the Year contender by 2026, a promise that sounds less like routine confidence and more like a calculated provocation aimed at the rest of the NFL. Those familiar with the situation describe the plan as ambitious but not careless. Hamilton is already viewed inside the organization as more than a safety. He is spoken of as a movable chess piece, capable of erasing tight ends, blitzing off the edge, or dropping into deep coverage without tipping the scheme. The speculation is that MINTER wants to lean fully into that versatility, reshaping the defense around Hamilton's ability to disrupt plays before they fully develop. The rumor suggests a shift in emphasis rather than a complete overhaul. Instead of measuring success solely by sacks or interceptions, the Ravens' internal metrics reportedly focus on chaos created, forced mistakes, broken reads, and offenses that abandon their game plans. In that context, Hamilton becomes the face of a defense designed to confuse quarterbacks and bait coordinators into bad decisions. If that vision holds, the DPOY conversation would not be about flashy numbers alone, but about influence. Skeptics around the league point out how rare it is for a defensive back to win the award, arguing that pass rushers dominate the narrative. Supporters counter that the modern NFL is changing and that players who can do everything at a high level are becoming harder to ignore. Hamilton's age, intelligence, and physical profile make him a tempting candidate for such a gamble. For now, it remains only a rumor, the kind that lives in half-heard quotes and confident glances during practice. Yet within those whispers lies a message. The Ravens are not just hoping Hamilton becomes great. They may be planning to build a season around proving it. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay in the loop with exclusive news on our Baltimore Ravens, make sure to subscribe and hit that like button. We'd love to hear what the flock thinks. Drop your thoughts in the comments. See you in the next one.